you hear me well? Is
I
this sound
can.
okay? Perfect. Cool.
I can. Welcome to Ask Gwen, everyone. This morning with me, I have Celia, and I'm going to let Miss Celia take it away and share her story. So, welcome, Celia.
Thanks for having me. I'm very grateful to be here with you today. So you want to know my story,
Yes.
right? Okay, so basically, I am a mindset and manifestation coach. Just because one day I discovered the law of attraction, and as it changed my life, today I'm just inspired to change the life of others. Uh, just because most people don't realize the potential that they have to bring their dreams to life. And yeah, so I discovered the law of attraction and everything started from there. I started to manifest a few things like my dream trip to Los Angeles. It was my dream city. I was able to spend 4 months there. I manifested my partner today. It was someone who didn't want me, and I said no, we're going to be together. And eventually we ended together, and we've been together for like 5 years now. And yes, I manifested a whole bunch of other bunch of things, and I grew so much along the way, learning a lot about how the mind works and everything. So that's why I'm a coach, because I got that calling that I needed to share the message, and more people needed to know what it's like to manifest your life, manifest your dream life, and really live a life on your own terms, because that's what it's all about, you see?
Yeah. And I'm in as we record this on October 20th, I'm in the process of manifesting something that I can't really speak about, but I'm in the process of manifesting something again that needs to happen and make my life even better than it already is. And so I apologize for the coughing attack, but my point being is how people don't understand that they can manifest things through a pandemic. They can still manifest things on the other side. And so, how would you say, Celia, that people who are listening to this podcast and thinking, oh, I want to start manifesting a job change, a house change, um, a location change, I something that they really want to manifest, but they don't know how. How would you suggest they do that?
Okay. So the first thing I would recommend to do is to stop focusing on what's going wrong and the situation that you want to escape, because most often you are so reality is so in front of your face that you only see that, and your attention is just focused on the problems that you have right now. So first I would say stop paying attention to what is in front of you, and ask yourself, yes, what do I want, and what does it look like, and you create a picture of what you want to manifest. And for you were talking about, yeah, moving or changing the job. So excuse me. So how does it look like, and get into the dreaming mode. Picture it, imagine what it's like, and then just see the fields of possibilities. And I know it's hard when you have a reality that you want to escape right in front of your face, but it's very important to put your mind where you want to go and on what you want to create, and feed that every day, nurture it every day, water it every day, So you can begin to move towards that and be more positive that it's possible for you. That's the first thing I would do.
So stop looking at your current situation and the negativity of your current situation, such as the pandemic, and then watering manifestation every single day, and then just go with it when the time is right.
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial to feed the thoughts of what you want to manifest every day. Like if you just think, oh, I want to I want to change jobs. And then you go back to being your old self and being depressed or being, whatever, faced with the
Yeah,
reality of it all, then nothing will happen.
yeah,
And you have to build the momentum, and you have um, to create new thoughts and to create all this atmosphere that everything is possible. And trust me, I've seen a lot of people, because I know, for the people who are listening, and like COVID is really bad and really harsh on them, they can say, yeah, everything you say is very nice, but here is where I am in my life, and I don't really believe that something else is possible for me. That I've seen a lot of people really pivot from that situation, and they didn't let the pandemic get at them. They said, no, I'm not going to pay attention to that. I have a life to create. And they were able to really come with new ideas that changed their life in the process. So, yes, it's possible, but you have to look for those ideas and dream about what's possible for you.
yeah. And I certainly did. I pivoted in the week after I got home. I was traveling the week of the pandemic, and I pivoted enough so that I now am an internationally recognized journalist.
And
And
congratulations for that.
well, thank you. And it's like I've been taken from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds flat here. And because I knew that I was going to lose my job, I knew that well, I knew that I was going to lose my job. I knew that I wanted out of my job to go into journalism completely. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to tie up things at my job in May. It ended up being in March that I said bye bye to my job because job didn't want to use me in capacity that I want to be used. Basically, let's just put it that way. And Job also said, they literally said to me, "We don't have a plan." I'm like, well, haven't you been listening to the news? Haven't you been searching how to teach these kids online? We don't have a plan. Well, unbeknownst to me, they had a plan. They just didn't want to tell me so that I could be involved. And it's like, okay, bye bye. I'm off to a land of journalism where I'm loved and appreciated.
Yeah, like you really recognize that it was the moment for you to act on what you wanted to create, and you recognize that, yes, I have other possibilities here,
Other,
and I'm
possi-
deciding that now I'm going.
other possibilities here, and I'm deciding that going. And so, yeah, I certainly did that myself. Now, what is your favorite book?
Mm. So I do have like loads of self-help books in my library, but none of them is my favorite. My favorite book is actually a fiction book, and it's a French book, and it's called Madame Bovary. I Maybe you've heard of that one. It's very, very famous, even in in the entire world. And I discovered that when I was young, and it's the story of this woman, and she lives in her own mind, and she dreams about this wonderful life. But everything that happens to her is like misery. And she is dreaming, but she has a reality of misery, and it ends killing her. And that's the story of her whole life. And I've loved that book for most of my life, but now I just realized, whoa, it's also like a good example of why I'm doing what I do, because I just don't want people to be stuck in their heads and have a reality that just doesn't match what they want to create in their life. And so even more today, that book is gonna stay my favorite.
Well, I think I told you I manifested, and I'm still manifesting. I manifested to go into journalism and go into my favorite journalism school on the planet, which I'm thinking about getting my MFA out of there, but we have to see where I am going to be when I get finished with my bachelor's degree. But I tried to get an associate's degree out of my favorite journalism school, and then ended up working until my dad died. That's the only reason why I stopped going, and then I totally switched programs and I'm happy as Graham doing straight on journalism. But I manifested going back to this certain school, getting this certain degree, and then it didn't work out. It will probably work out for my MFA, but I really like manifesting. You just have to be in the right frame of mindset to
Yes.
manifest.
Yes, definitely. Mindset is key. I mean, if you don't believe it's possible, I mean, if you don't believe it's possible, it won't be possible. It may sound simple, but yeah, you have to believe that, doors are going to open, that people are going to come, that you will get the resources. Um,
Yeah,
and yes, we go back to stop looking at the reality of things and start, changing your mind to see the possibilities and change your perception on things.
yeah. Have that winning attitude, no pun intended.
Hmm. And I could talk about that for hours, but it all begins in your mind, and you know that yourself. You're such a powerful manifester yourself. You have manifested so many things. I'm sure you could just endorse the whole law of attraction
Yeah,
thing.
I could expose the whole law of attraction thing, and I do. But my next question is, what is your morning routine?
Okay, so I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. I'm part of the 5 a.m. club. And then I get up, and the first thing I do is meditate. I do like a two-part meditation. The first part is about gratitude, being grateful for what I have in my life and really feeling that gratitude. And then while in that feeling, I picture my future. I, I get into my vision for what I want for my future. So I do that for like 15 minutes. And then it's about writing my goals. Like I write down my goals every morning and every night. And these goals are like the goals for my whole life. They may be goals that will take me a lifetime to, go after, but they are what keep me going, really. And then it's about working out for a bit, and then I go through the day. But really it's my moment, because even here I'm quarantined with my boyfriend, and from the moment I get up at 5 to the moment he get up at like 7, I have just 2 hours for myself to really do something for me and for my dreams.
No, no. I always have gotten a bully, and because I have to be bright and bushy tailed and on call to other people. It used to be 7:30. Now it's 8, but still I have to be bright and bushy tailed and on call to other people. So if that's why one of the reasons why I get up early, I am part of the 5 a.m. club too. If I don't have to work before I do something else, but I need those hours by myself to think. I need those hours by myself to think, to manifest, to play, to just get organized for the day, and possibly record a podcast because as soon as 7:30 hits, I'm on call to other people. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm on call to other people. So if your best friend had to write a book about you, what would the title be?
Well, I'm not sure about the title, but it would be a book on dreams and resilience. Like, and even my boyfriend, he calls me Miss Resilience because I have dreams for my life, and I'm not stopping until I have everything manifested. But manifestation is also about struggles and challenges, and you have to bounce back. You have to, if you fall, you have to get up, and you have to build that, that resilience to say, okay, maybe it's not here yet, but I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. So today, resilience is like my middle name.
Yeah,
And I know that, yes, if there was a book about me, it would be about how I built, resilience and the discipline to really go after my dreams.
yeah, resilience
Yeah.
and hopefulness. So, Claudia, as we wrap this interview up, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. So you already told me a lot about what you manifested and what you are manifested. But my question for you is now, what are you most excited about for your future?
Well, I am in the process of selling this house, the house that I'm in now, and I am most excited. And I already told my real estate agent this, who happens to be a good family friend too. And I said, could we possibly look at houses with offices for me? And yeah, because I am super excited to get a new office with a door and new office with a door, I said, because right now I'm in a position that I have an office, but it doesn't have a door that you can close and look. And so, and the light in my office is terrible. The light in my office during the day, because I'm in the basement, is absolutely terrible. So so I can't do work um down here and as much content creation work as I do nowadays. I need an office with a door and I need a office with better light. So I'm really excited, and I think I found a house that meets that criteria. I just haven't um hit the go button on that because I'm
Yeah.
waiting for this house. I'm waiting for my house to sell,
Mm.
and then we'll see where we land up. But I am really excited to find an office with a door with good light.
Yes, and you know that when you are in the right environment and you have this light that you love and the door that you can close, that you get so much more excited and
Yeah,
productive about
yeah,
doing your things.
and yeah, and I don't care if it's a big door, tiny door. I just want a door.
Just don't want you just want your
I'm
space for yourself.
I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting an office with a door. Literally, I've been manifesting that for about a good two, 2 years, longer than that. It's been about 10 years that I've been manifesting this office and manifesting it having a door. And then when I really lost my when I lost my dad, it really hit me that I needed an office with a
Mm.
door because the amount of work I can the amount of the work I do, content creation was it's like, no, give me an office with a door now. So I am manifesting. I'm also manifesting either getting my MFA or Master's in the Fine Arts and on my special ed degree. And I'm also manifesting graduating with my bachelor's in um, in journalism, and then I'm also manifesting something that I can't speak on. Maybe in the next couple of weeks, I can speak on it, but it is going to be really, really not surprising to you guys that listen to me and know me for a long time. But right now, I'm manifesting the office with the door and a new house in Colorado. That's what I'm
Wow.
manifesting, but we'll see. We'll see where my future takes me.
Yeah, but I know you do have a lot. You have a lot of things you want to create, and you have this drive to get more and do more. So
Yeah,
I have no doubt that you are going there. Not at all.
no, no. And so, Claudia, where can people find you? Where can people get a hold of you if they want to work with you on manifestation or if they want to work with you on their money?
Mm. So I'm very present on social media. It's where you can find me the most, and it's easier to get in touch with me there. So I do have a page and a Facebook group. My Facebook group is called Mindset and Manifestation. So it's the Mindset and Manifestation community where I go live and I do trainings, and we have a lot of fun there. And I can also be found on Instagram, and my handle there is like underscore Cecile Thomas. So that's just my name, and yes, just I'm very open. Like people can come to me and get in my DMs, and I don't mind that at all. On the contrary, I love to help if I can and answer a few questions if people need it.
Yeah, because um, when I started this manifesting journey, I am what they call an impasse, meaning I can people don't have to say anything. I can sense what's going on. I someone and someone said to me the something the other day. They said, "Well, when I'm not leaving because of you, I'm not leaving because of the financial situation that I'm leaving because of this person." And I had already put two and two together that she was leaving because of this person that she brought on, mind you. And now I'm putting two and two together with this other person that why this other person can't follow directions necessarily, even though three people, including two other people, including myself, have told the directions. She just doesn't seem to want to follow directions. And that is part of her modus operandi. But I've put two and two together. So when people say, when I'm leaving you, it's not because of me, it's because of a certain situation around me. But I'm an impasse and I could tell the situations in the room.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely know the feeling. May not be at your level, but I'm also part of the highly sensitive people,
Yeah, I'm
and
very highly sensitive. Oh, ooh,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard sometimes. Yeah, yeah.
it's hard because I'm like, okay, you want to do what? You want to do this? You want to do that? And I'm like, okay, I'll just step away, step away, step away, and
Yeah,
someone else is right.
yeah.
Why say
But
something?
the good side of being part of the the empath and highly sensitive people is that it's such a gift to make a
Yeah,
difference in people's
it,
life
it,
and in the
it
world.
is, it is, it is just such a gift, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and that's why I think you and I are doing what we're doing, and you and I became connected. And so, Claudia, I appreciate your time this morning. I appreciate everyone's listening, and I'll see you guys later, and we'll just have another fascinating conversation on Ask Win. And I hope you guys enjoyed Ask Win, and we'll see what this conversation brings. And I just want to thank you guys again for your support and your great honor of being my tribe. Those of you that do listen, and those of you that do follow me on Facebook, good things are yet to come. And let's start manifesting a way out of COVID. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me today. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you so much. Bye, you guys.